Hello everyone, welcome to the new video. I got some questions in comment section from Amruta and Sandeep. So I thought of answering them. They got all these questions in their interview, so it will be helpful for everyone. So first question is like in load balancer and between load balancer and ingress, what should you prefer? Like what will you recommend? So basically, if we go on a cost, so if it depends on use case, depends on budget mostly, because load balancers are expensive than ingress, whereas ingress are only there to route the traffic for http and https, while load balancer will route the traffic of TCP, UDP, and also load balancers are, for all the services we require different load balancers, like separate load balancer. That is why the load balancer are quite costly than the ingress. So that's why it depends on our budget constraints, and also like what we can prefer, while load balancers are less complex than the ingress. Okay, then how do you set up a scheduled automation jobs in Kubernetes using cron job? So basically, how to make a cron job. There is an, seconds, minutes, hour, then day, and month, year, and then you have to set at what frequency a job should run. So for that also we have to create a manifest file. We can create cron.yaml file. We have to give in specification our schedule, that what when we want to run that job and what exactly we want to run in that job. We have to mention in that cron file, and we have to apply. Fine, I hope it's clear. Then second was, what challenges do you face in deploying CI/CD pipeline across multi-cloud environment? So the most important challenge is networking. How to set up a networking between all the clouds? It's complex because the configuration, the specifications and integrations are different for all the clouds. Their APIs are different. So to set up all this communication between the different clouds, their configuration, the networking, so that the communication happens smoothly between all the services, all the servers, that is the biggest task, that is the biggest challenge. So for that we prefer tunneling. We have gateways. So to do to set up all this, integrating the CI/CD pi tools with all the multi-cloud environments. Then how do you do migration in your organization? So suppose if I have to migrate from Azure to AWS, so I have to first see like if what database we have to go, and how much data is there, then what all components we need to migrate, that should be present, that has data, and data should be present, so that data is not lost. So whatever the data because the data should be consistent, so all that data, how it has to be migrated. So there are services, like there is AWS, a database migration, application migration service. So we have to use them, and we have to do it. Correct. For that we have stages in those in the services. It becomes very easy in migration using this service. We just have to, there are following stages, and we have to install one agent. Once that agent is installed and the stage we have to perform all the stages, the migration will be done. It will take time, but yeah. Then few practical Jenkins error. So mostly in Jenkins we follow master slave configuration. So agent is not available, agent is not ready. This kind of error we usually get when there is some issue with the agent. Sometimes the build gets stuck, hang in a hanging state. That is the issue when happens when some resource is logged, or some issue with the executors. We have to check the number of nodes, or if we have to clean up the workspace, if something is locking the threads or something, we have to check. Then there are, if dependency issues, sometime whatever the dependencies we are using, that has, that is not correct. Sometime the plugin is not able to install, or plugin has failed in Docker image while creating the image. The base image that we are pulling, that is not right. So yeah, these all errors occur in Jenkins. So these are few practical errors. Let me know if this is sufficient. So I'll give all this question in the description box so that you can also refer them, because if the questions are asked to them in their in their interview for DevOps, so it you should also prepare them, because these are the question which we can also get in our interviews. So yeah, that's all for today's video, and I hope it's helpful. So till then, bye, take care.